Hi folks, welcome back to the Carver's Woodshop. This is Arlene once again, and we're going to start a new project called The Rabbit. Since Easter is not too far away, believe it or not, I thought a little rabbit might be cute to do. This is going to be a very simple project. It's similar to the mouse and the cat project. It's all on the same pattern. If you're interested, I have it. All three of them are listed on this sheet. And this is the only one I didn't do yet, so we're going to go ahead and attempt to carve this little guy. What you'll need is an inch thick wood, basswood, and let me find a couple of knives here that I can use. And what we're going to do is we're just going to start trimming, put a center line all the way down and around. And how you measure that is leaning your finger up against it and taking your pencil and running it across, and then going on the other side and see if it matches. It's a little bit off, but that's fine. And you want to go all the way around, including the bottom, okay? So it gives you a good idea where that's a little bit off. Okay, so it's in the middle of that line there, okay? Right down there, just like so. Alright, so once you have that center line established, we've been really hit with a lot of snow this year. It's very unusual for us here. Not unusual to get one snowstorm, but we've had 3 major ones. We had 22 inches Saturday, and on the back deck I see there's another 24 inches again for me to work on tomorrow. So what we're going to do real quick is we're going to first take our knife and we're going to just trim towards the front, just like so. Okay, we're going to go not all that far. We're going to go about up to there. Okay, so we're going to just cut it across from the ears over to this portion right there. Okay, that's all we're going to do. So we're going to just chop that out. This is for a beginner. If you like doing animals, this might be a good project for you to attempt to do. Okay, so we've got that chopped out. And we're going to chop out this side over here. Alright. Just like so. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop behind the ears. Okay, we're going to round off his body a little bit. Just like so. Okay, same thing over here. We're gonna just chop behind the ears. We're just making a stop cut straight down and then cutting it up from the back, just like that. Okay, and then what we're going to do here, we're going to do the same thing down here. We're going to chop in front and just kind of round off his head a little bit to that center line, just like so. Okay, just like that. And the same thing over here. I might need to sharpen that knife up. Let me find another one here, folks. I'll be right back. Let me get another one. Here we go. Alright, just like that. So what we're going to do is we're just going to scoop this out a little bit and round it off. We're not going to worry too much about his face yet. We'll get to that a little bit later. I must have sharpened this because it's got that residue on there. I want to make sure you want to get that off your blade, which I didn't, and now. Okay. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to chop right down the center. That's from the top of the head, and we're going to separate those ears. This is the first. Just take it down like so. Okay? Just like that. Alright. Again, we're going to go to the back here, and we're just going to scoop that out a little bit. Alright. In fact, we're going to round. I know we're jumping all over the place, but we're just going to take it step by step. So we've got this cut out in the center. We've got the sides cut out. We've got to cut behind the ears a little bit. So what we're going to do is just establish where the little tail goes, the cottontail here. And we don't want to go past that, so what we want to do is take your pencil and you're just going to mark it off like so. Okay? Just a little bit of a curvature to it, not a whole lot. Alright. If you folks have been living out here on the East Coast, you know how much we've been hit with snow this year. It's really unusual for us to get so many snowstorms. We get one that's about 18 inches in a year, where that's pretty much for us. We've had our third storm. We had one right before Christmas. We had one Saturday, and we had 22 inches, and we had another one today of 22. I'm just very thankful that we have electric yet. It was going on and off there for a while. I'm kind of prepared for it, but still don't like to lose the power. But yeah, it was a nice day to stay in today. We're doing both sides of that, okay? You people up in Canada are used to this kind of weather. I was kind of joking with my nephew that for him to come over here and pick up his snow. He said, no, that's okay, we could keep it. I said, we're getting Canadian weather. My sister had this last year. It was horrible. They had a lot of snow. But anyway, we're going to keep going here. We're going to think about Easter. I usually like winter very much, so it's just, this has been a little more than what we've been used to out here. But we're dealing with it. You really don't have a choice but to deal with it. But tomorrow will be fun trying to plow out. So I'll have my day full tomorrow. Okay. We're going to work on this a little bit. I'll be back. When I come back, we'll have this tail pretty well cut out where we need to, and we'll continue on with them. Okay? We'll be right back.